Hey everybody, Adam Payne here. Welcome to the channel. Now in this video, I want to answer a common question, and that is, how do you sell a digital product and make money if you don't have an audience? And that is exactly what I'm going to teach today. Not everybody is a guru. Not everybody has a massive YouTube following or a huge email list. Some people are quite skilled and knowledgeable about something, but they don't have a following. Now, I'm confident that if I lost all of my social media networks, I lost my email list, within a year, I could be up and running and have a product that sells approximately 6 figures. But that is because I know exactly how to create something that sells. And that is what you need to do. And this is the key word. You need to get good at listening to people. Too many people like the sound of their own voice, they speak all the time, they interrupt, when you just need to be quiet. You need to do your research and you need to find out what your market is looking for, the problems that they have, listen to them, and then use that as the basis for creating the outline of a course. You don't have to worry about sales pages or any of that fancy stuff just yet. Instead, we need to ensure that what we create is actually what the market wants. And we're only going to do that if we have the ability to listen. Now, as we don't have an audience, we're going to have to start with our warm network, which includes friends, family, peers, co-workers, acquaintances, etc. People that you can speak to on the phone, people that you can meet one-on-one, people who you can email, and that you're not going to be a stranger when they get the email, they're going to respond to you. And you want to ask questions related to what it is you're considering and get real information. So as an example, let's pretend that we're talking about yoga. What I'd want to do is I want to find out which of my warm network are doing yoga, have done yoga in the past, but for some reason they stopped, have considered it, but for whatever reason they didn't take up yoga lessons, and really find out, the pain points that people have, how it benefited them, why they didn't take action, why they stopped. I want to really delve deep into all of this stuff to learn more about the psyche of people that have some connection with this. Now, of course, a lot of our warm network are not even going to have yoga in their thought process, and that's fine. But we want to find out which ones do and want to speak to them. Then we want to move on to social media networks so we can join Facebook groups. So in this case, it would be yoga Facebook groups. I can subscribe and follow authority yoga YouTube channels. And I'm not really interested in what the gurus have to say. I'm interested in the comments under the videos. I'm interested in the questions in the Facebook groups, on Reddit, on Quora. And I want to look for themes, things that people are struggling with, why they quit, why they didn't get started, the thing that they would really like to solve. And I want to, note all this stuff down. I can then go on to forums, specific yoga forums, and I can look for threads that are active, people that have asked questions and got a ton of replies. And you can learn a lot just by reading and listening and consuming. You don't have to join these forums and suddenly start sharing your knowledge. You don't have to join social media networks and, post a lot of stuff yourself. You can ask questions here and there, but you really just want to listen, be in the background, soak it all in, and learn more about the market. You can also go to search engines and you can just, do a little search on Google, and Google will give you other things. For example, if I go to Google here and I type in yoga for beginners, we get all of these things here, but I can open, close, and we get all these different questions that people are asking. These are things that people are actually searching for. And we're going to find certain things in here that we can potentially address in our course. And if we go through all of this stuff, we are going to have a really good idea of the problems that people face, the struggles that they have, and we can turn that into a course that we can potentially then, offer to people in the future. But we don't want to, spend a ton of time building out sexy sales pages or, any of that stuff next. What we can do is we can put it in a Google Doc. We can plan out our curriculum based on all of this information that we've found. And then we can share it with people and we can ask, look, would this be something you're interested in? If so, how much would you pay for this? We could even create a Google survey and just say, look, I'm creating this course. Here is my outline, which I've created because I've listened. And how much would you pay? And I could give 3 price points, something reasonable, something middle, something more expensive. Now, yes, of course, more people are going to check the cheaper option, but you'll find that if a sufficient amount of people do check, higher priced options, you may want to price your course a little bit higher. Then once you've got that validation, then you can start to go out and you can record the videos, or you can write the guide, or you can produce the templates, and you can start creating something. You can put it behind a simple, quick to create sales page, connect it to a checkout cart, and then you can deliver that. But if you listen to people, you are going to create something that isn't just guesswork. It's based on what people have said, and you're going to be solving people's problems, and it's going to be something that is going to have a much better chance of selling. And yes, you can amend things further on down the line. You can write better sales copy, have better graphics, then suddenly start to consider selling it on Facebook ads or YouTube ads, or Microsoft ads, or whatever it is you want to do. Building out an email list, you can start creating content, and you can create a snippet or a free bit of the course. Maybe take one video or one bit of your guide and offer it as a lead magnet and start building an email list. And suddenly you start building an audience, because people are going to navigate to you and think, well, this person's speaking to me. They know my problems, my pain points, my fears, what I'm struggling with, what I want to learn. But you know that because you've taken you've made the effort to listen. Listening is by far and away the biggest skill that people can have, but too few people do it. People love the sound of their own voice. They want to talk. And again, if you can listen, you will be head and shoulders above everybody else. You'll create something that sells. And within a year, maybe quicker, you will have a product that sells, and you can easily make a ton of money, and you've started with zero audience. I hope that made sense. If you have any question, please let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.